Lion King. The moments before the sun rose over the horizon, the African plain was bushy. No birds sang, no animals called. The only sounds were the soft whisper of the breeze as it blew through the long grasses, still green in the early spring, and the distant thunder of the water cascading o- over Victoria Falls into the forty pools below. But as the sun's light began to break over the savannah, life began to. It was slow at first, very noticeable. A soft mew, a soft mew rising from the meerkat den, a rustle of feathers as the marabou stroke lifted their long black wings and stretched their neck. Then faster and faster the sounds grew louder, merging into the song of the savannah. Cheetah mothers cast their young out into the sunlight with gentle knock to their cubs' eyes and quickly to say hello. A pair of tops tapped their horn in greeting and then turned it toward the grasslands, eager for their first meal of the day. Their brown bodies marked it with sweat of black glimmer in the sun as it rose higher and higher. Over the over the open plains, hearts of elephants began to march toward the watering hole. Their long trunk swing the pads of their large feet, leaving deep impression of impression on the dry ground. Near the tops of a hill, a mother Grief appeared, her baby following close behind. It has swiveling back and forth as it scanned the plain, still covered it with a thin layer of morning mist. Herds of gazelle lived and played the young ones, jumping over brush with abandon and then smoking. As an even large herd of zebra passed by, even the smallest of life has awoken on the tree branches and began to march out of their head, holes and head to ground, careful to stay out of the way of the hungry greener foe. Tiny birds flew from branch to branch, the boldest oriole swooping down to catch a ride on a passing elephant. As all the animals of the savannah continued to wake, the sound grew to a crescent until finally it broke with a loud trumpet from an elephant. But beneath the peace was a growing sense of excitement that every animal from the largest to the smallest felt. It was why, in almost perfect synchrony and complete harmony, they began to make their way to Pride Rock, the heart of The heart of their part of the savannah, Pride Rock was where Mufasa, the against lion who had led the land for years, and his pride of lion lived. And on this day he would introduce his kingdom to his son. It was a tradition that had been upheld for green generation. Mafasa's family was well respected. He was a fierce and mighty lion, but he was kind and he treated everyone from the ants to ant antelope as important. In return, he has earned the respect of every animal family in the Pride Land, and now they would show their respect by greeting his new son. The sun has fully risen in the sky by the time all the animals arrived at Pride Rock. A hush fell over them as they raised their hands to look at a large log jutting out over the savannah. It dominated the landscape, casting the snow-list to it in shadow. For years it had been the symbol of their kingdom of natural amphitheater and gathering place. In the wet season it provided shelter, and in the dry season it was a refuge from a brutal sun. But importantly, it was where Mafasa and his queen Sar- Sarabi lived, lived with their pride of lion. Now it was a strange, and everyone was eager for the show to begin. As they waited inside the cave truck in the back of Pride Rock, Mapasa looked down at his queen. Beside her, their young son, Simba, spell, slept peacefully unaware, unaware of what was in store. His light brown body was relaxed, his sides raising e- evenly as he breathed in and out. Lowering her head, Sarabi gentle nuzzled the young cub. Simba's eyes slowly opened at the corner, uh, comforting, comforting sight of his mother and father. He let out a big yawn and then stretched. Mufasa smiled proudly, watching him. He had done many great things in his life, but the things he was most proud of was this his son, his queen, and the life he had created from them. Hearing footsteps, Mufasa turned it, and his grin grew wider. His old friends and his old friends and confident Ra- Rafiki had arrived, although the man's tree was a bit grizzled and bent, his eyes still bright. He landed on his wooden step a little more than he once had, but his steps were still light. It had been Rafiki could introduced Mafasa to the kingdom when he was just a cub, as he would now, now, now with Simba. Approaching with each other, the two old friends exchanged a hug and then Mufasa stepped aside. It was time for the ceremony as ceremony to begin. Simba watching seriously, seriously as the monkey stepped in front of him, seeing his wooden stick. The cock playfully tried to bat at it, missing and causing others around him to laugh. Rafika nodded, pleased. It was a good sign for all the pride or of pride rock, or if Simba was hers and Archer raising the stick above Simba. Rafiki shoot it, causing red dirt to fall over the cubs' heads and making the young cubs dance. That speed, Rafiki landed down and carefully picked up Simba, cradling, in, cradling him in one arm. He turned it and slowly began to make his way out of the cave. Behind him, Mafasa and Sarbi followed, their body pressed close together. As they came out onto the rock, the sun went behind a cloud as if not wanting to take away from the moment. Below, the animal landed forward in anticipation. Step by step, Pika made his way toward the edge of Pride Rock until at last he stopped it, mere inches from the step drop. As the gathered animals watched from below, Rafiki lifted Simba up, 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 up until finally he had raised baby Simba for all to see. Instantly, the king gathered the animal, petite in noise, elephants trumpeted, zebras stomped their feet, stroked, flapped their wings, and the cheetahs let out their own cries.